Hey guys, Samantha the Card Girl here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of hashtag 31 Days of Tarot 2020, hosted by Ethany Dawn. And today's prompt are top 5 Oracle decks of 2019. So, like with the tarot, this is 5 decks, Oracle decks that you acquired in 2019. So, I actually only acquired 4. I've definitely been working a lot more with tarot in 2019 than Oracle. And I guess I'll go in order. Sorry. So I think this one was first. It is the Sacred Destiny Oracle, 52 card deck by Denise Linn. And I don't remember. I think I was looking for like a gentle deck. Look at these backs. Isn't that beautiful? I want to say I got this in the spring of 2019. Cardstock is fantastic. Not high gloss. Easy to shuffle. Beautiful, beautiful images. I love the colors. I definitely think that this deck, the borders do not do this deck justice, rather. I mean, could you imagine these images, you know, full card? I mean, they're still beautiful, I'm just saying. I thought about trimming too. That might be a thing, but then, you know, I wouldn't really know. I'd have to do a small trim because I definitely want to keep the keywords and the line around, you know, the cards there. I don't want to interrupt any of that. But such a pretty deck. And this is one that I used for a little bit, and then it got buried or something, or I was using more tarot than Oracle. And when I was looking through the Oracle decks for this tag, I was like, I don't remember buying that. Like, I completely forgot about it. So I'm glad that I was able to rediscover it, and I brought it yesterday for readings at the gift shop that I read at every Thursday now. But they're just so pretty. And I love the peaceful energy that this deck has. So yeah, that's the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And if there's anything, yeah, look at the insides of the box. So pretty. And I'll show you the guidebook here too. Really nice, thick, chunky guidebook. I added a ribbon to help lift everything up and off. You can see the tape there. To lift it out of the box easier, but it doesn't come, there's even a moon there. It does not come with a ribbon. Feeling a little better today, guys. This is good. I'm definitely on the mend. The other day I was down and out with body aches and everything and taking naps in the middle of the day, which generally I do not do. Today I'm feeling good and happy, meeting with a friend later. Oops, sorry. Alright, so the next one is Magic of You Oracle. And I got this in autumn, like maybe September, I want to say, because I was looking for a darker Oracle deck. And so this is by Fiona Horn. And that is by Rockpool Publishing. I was trying to see how many cards are in this one, and it's not saying right off the bat. Fun little pattern on the inside of the box. Decent guidebook, spreads, and yep, they're in color. So muted colors, darker. But again, I was looking for a darker deck. High gloss, as you can see. These are the backs. Freaking love. It takes a minute to like fully realize what is going on in these cards. And I love it because it's, again, one of those decks where every time you look at it, you are discovering something new. But beautiful images nonetheless. Trying to get everything in there. See, like, you see this, and then the eye kind of goes up, or maybe you're looking at it down, the woman, and then, like, what is happening there? But I love it. This deck is, I mean, yes, you have the keywords, but, like, it's a great deck for intuitive readings, too, I believe. Aren't they pretty? Just, yeah, so this one, some of them can be a little bit creepy. I bought this to read at the Haunted Attraction Slaughterland for October, and come to think of it, I don't think I actually ended up using it. Everybody preferred tarot over oracle, which I understand. Around Halloween, you know, it's taboo and spooky to, you know, a lot of people still out there. But beautiful images. And each card really tells a story, and I feel like you can definitely like see the emotion, you know, of the characters and what's going on. I love this one. And so that too makes it easy for intuitive messages. Ooh. I love the masks in these. I don't know if it's picking up very well with the, it's either fuzzy or the gloss is getting in the way, so I apologize for that. This is a stunning card, isn't it? Look at that. This one's a beautiful one. I figured I would show you all of these. Again, because I only have 4 decks, have a little bit of room to play and show you more of the cards. So if you are somebody who likes darker decks and a little bit more like disturbing images and whatnot, especially around Halloween, this is definitely a perfect deck. If you like the more gentle, happy, upbeat, then probably not, but oh well, goodness, sorry. What a pain in the butt. I like that. Only a few more cards. Look at that. So cool. This deck, when I did either the deck interview or it was like my first reading with it, for how like dark and deep these cards are, the message was very gentle, and it's the kind of deck that gives you a hug instead of slaps you in the face, which surprised me, but I love it. It kind of helps take away some of that factor of ooh when you see some of the more disturbing images, I guess. All right, next is the Literary Witches Oracle. And I haven't really worked too much with this deck yet. As I go throwing the book around. It is a 70 card deck and has the guidebook written by Thaisa oh boy, I'm going to butcher this. Thaisa Tesca? I don't know. Do you know? I feel bad. But black and oh nope, not black and white. They are in color. Color guidebook, and it tells about all of the witches in here, the authors, and then they're like, I think they're called familiars in here. Let me find it. Oh, which is materials. So like you have all of the people, and then you have like all of the other things. I thought it was tools, but or not tools. I thought it was familiars because I didn't remember there was more than just animals in that section. But I love this deck. I love the size. I love the card stock. Look at these backs. So beautiful. So this is one that I'm still trying to learn. It's a lot of cards to, you draw I, and it's like, I mean, I guess I could be intuitive with it, but I definitely want to see, you know, study the guidebook and see what it has to say. I like doing that too. It's a fun way to kind of, not really quiz yourself, but test maybe your intuition, you know, look at a card, what does it mean for you, and then refer to the guidebook and see what they say and see if you were close to their meaning or not, which that doesn't mean anything. You know, your interpretation is just as important as what's in the guidebook. Your interpretation, if it's different, does not make it wrong. And that's one thing I love about intuitive reading. It's just all about the feelings and thoughts that you get and that come to you. But back to these people here. So these are all women. I think they're all women. I don't think there's any men in here. Who are, you know, authors, have either books or poetry, things like that, published works of art, or works of, you know, public works. Anyway, and in the book it actually tells their name, their birth and death date if they are deceased. I think there are some in here that are still living. I think anyway. And I think it tells what they wrote. And there's actually a book I've seen. Anybody who follows Kelly Bear, she is doing a Literary Witch Oracle. It's a yearly, I don't know if it's a tag or a challenge or what she's calling it, but they pick a person every month, and I guess they pick one written piece from the person, and to learn more about the person. And I don't know if they do like a journaling about it too, but you should definitely check that out if it's something you're interested in. So it goes from January to December, and I think it sounds really, really fun. And you don't have to go out and get the bigger book that correlates with this, because if you follow their videos on it, as they do it every month, they have the books. Kelly Bear is collabing with somebody else, but I don't remember who. And they've got the books, so they'll, walk you through and whatever. And I'm sure most of the books books or poetry, whatever it happens to be, whatever the writing is, the pieces can be found. If not in physical form, then, like a Nook or some other media. Interesting artwork for sure. I have not even attempted to read for other people with this deck yet. I think this might either be just for me, or if I get together with friends and we're just playing around, I would definitely do that so I can pull the guidebook out and, see what it has to say. I did take it to a friend's, a month or so ago, and she pulled chicken, and so now it's kind of a fun little inside joke, but I don't remember what the chicken means. It was just, it's funny. So, yeah, beautiful, interesting, and I definitely like the idea of the challenge, the yearly challenge with this. So, Kelly Bear, again, if that's something you're interested in. And I show you, here's the inside of the box. The ribbon. Yep, it actually came with the ribbon. I did not tape that one in. Alright, and then the last deck, the fourth deck that I acquired, was the Yogic Path. And I kind of altered this a little bit. So this is what's on the inside. When you get it from the store, it comes with a sleeve. And I actually cut the box of the sleeve. I cut some of the sides off and attached it to the tops and bottom. And it opens like this. And then on the inside it says, "May these cards bridge you to your highest self." Like beautiful gold. I mean, look at this presentation. It's incredible. Comes nice hard box that just lifts like this. And I'll pull the book out for you. Okay, so this is the front of the sleeve that you see when you get it. And I cut it to size and put it on the inside of the box for pops of color. I love box modifications. Make it my own and stuff. And then I added a really pretty purple ribbon to keep place if I needed it, because yoga is something that I want to start up again. I tried when my daughter was only in school for 2.5 hours, and I didn't always have time to do it while she was in school. So I have a 5-year-old, but last year, obviously, when she was 4, it was like yoga with goats. Every time I got down on the floor, she would hop on my back, and it made yoga a little bit interesting and hard. Funny, fun memory and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, I think I'll try this when you start school full time. She's in school full time now, so. Oops. I'm not sure why. Okay, here are the backs. You can see the beautiful gold detailing, and then, so I'm not sure if these are, again, because I'm not not really at all into yoga. I don't know if these are yoga poses or I think there's gods and goddesses in here also. But I don't know if they're all gods and goddesses or some of them are yoga poses. I had this card, was the first card I pulled, and how I want to work with this is pull a card, and if it's a yoga pose, do that pose for the day. Try meditating while doing it. See what the book has to say, you know, and how I can incorporate that into my day. Or if it's a god and goddess, read about them and see how I can bring in their energy for the day. And then when I get super comfortable, maybe I'll be able to do that for, you know, clients. Say, this is who you have, this is what this is about. Bring some of that into your life right now. But beautiful images. The cards are not really flimsy. They're still easy to shuffle. I love the thicker, harder cards anyway. I love that they're not high gloss. The images are beautiful. Some obviously more vibrant, some more subdued. But I think that has to do with what's on the card and the energy of that card too, which I like. Oh, that was not. Trying to get the words to focus. There we go. Isn't that stunning? Hold at certain angles, you couldn't really see the white raining down. Just such a beautiful deck. And again, I thought it would just be really nice to have in my collection to really work on, you know, balance and coming to center, and especially I think I got this during my kids' break, and I had done around Christmas in a 10-day span. I only had 1 day off, and all the other shifts were open to close shifts. So I went straight from that to having the kids home with me for a week and a half. Anyone who's new to my channel, I have a 5 and 7-year-old. So I really wasn't getting any time of peace or time to myself. So I was really looking for something to help when I knew the work schedule would calm down and the kids would go back, so I could kind of catch up and just be one with myself in a quiet house. So just me and my Labrador while the husband's at work. But yeah. Alright guys, that is it for my top 4 Oracle decks. See you tomorrow for day 4.